Hello, everybody. For those that don't know me, I am Natalie, and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I'm here to do the monthly reading for the sign of Virgo for September. Can't believe I'm saying that already. I just can't believe it. It's like I feel like a cat getting its fur rubbed in the wrong direction. I find it irritating that September's here already. It's a beautiful month, but I wasn't ready for it at all, at all. Let's see who's all here, if anybody. Okay, I've got to share. Yeah, there's a few of you. I'll see you guys in just a second. I have to share the link. Poof. There we go. I said, see the blind man to the dog. Daft dog. You guys aren't blind right now. You guys have a screen. Thank heavens. Thank heavens. Hi, Jenny. Hello, Kareen. So we'll just wait for a few more people to see how many we get in before we start the reading here. I don't even want to talk about the weather here today because of what's going on with Hurricane Dorian. I don't even want to talk about it, but our thoughts are all with the people that are in the path of Dorian. This is an unspeakably massive, slow-moving storm. That's not a good thing. Oops. Jesus, don't log me out. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No. Oh, you mother, you mother, you mother, you mother, you mother. Oh, this is just fucking great. Where am I going? Come on, for crying out loud. Hurry the hell up. No patience. Yeah, technical shit. Anyways. Hello, Helen. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Angelique. Highly developed BS detector. Love that handle. Hi, Jenny. Yeah, well, there used to be a lot more. There used to be a whole lot more. It's getting better. Maybe. That's always a possibility, too. Sometimes I question that, too, Jenny. Okay, I'm satisfied with what's here. This is for Virgo. General reading, which may or may not resonate with you. For September 2019. We have some enlightenment for this general Virgo reading, please. Any messages that need to come through for those that are viewing. For those of you that are just walking into the channel, or maybe you think, you know, you're subscribed and you just happen to be on YouTube and seen this pop up, please check your subscriptions to the channels that you've subscribed to. YouTube systems, they say they're working on it. It's only been a couple of years, but I heard of other people getting hit a couple of years ago. And it never happened to me, but now it's happening to me. And what it does is removes your subscribers from your channel. You could have 10, 20,000 subscribers today and be down to 18,000 come tomorrow. They're unsubscribing people. And it's not one channel at a time. There's usually, when you go check, if you haven't seen some of your favorite readers or your favorite channels in a little while, and maybe now you're just getting a little nudge, go check. You're unsubscribed. You have to resubscribe. Got that out there. I just feel guilty because of the beautiful day. Like, it's been outrageously beautiful here. And, okay, I guess I shouldn't have said that because the cards did not like that. Oh, for crying out loud. Don't touch it. You ate the other deck. Get out of that brand new deck. You cannot have that card. Give me that back. You little shit and a half. Give it. God. He had a hold of it and he wouldn't give it back. He's getting ready to run. Crying out loud. Little bugger. There, okay. Okay. I didn't drop any more. That was it, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's get through this last shuffle and then one run through, and then I'll cut the deck. Alright, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. September. It's your month. Happy birthday, by the way, Virgo. Happy, happy birthday to you. Alright. Gonna cut. Where am I at? In 8 minutes. Where are you, Lilith? There she is. Okay. Lilith, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general monthly reading for September 2019 for the sign of Virgo. Are the top 5 cards going to be relevant to the viewers of this reading? She's got a good, strong yes. So we won't wait and argue about that. And, okay. Let's see here. Bring the camera down. I've got to bring mine up. Here we go, Virgo. Here we go. All right. So your very first card. Your overall energy for the month of September. Oh my. Transformation. Transformation. The ending is something permanent as death. The completion. Your finances and your wealth, and wealth covers all areas of your life, by the way. You get the 2 of Cups and partnership. It's a nice card. Card number 3, your hearth, your home, family, your relationships, your intimates. The 3 of Cups and reunion. Number 4, your challenges, should there be any. We've got the 7 of Cups and possibility. A lot of emotional calls going on here from what I'm seeing. And to end it, your message from Spirit is the King of Cups. He's all about understanding. So there is your 5-card spread for the month of September, Virgo. But this one here, big changes. To the extreme of these cards, a very, very intense roller coaster month for very few of you, though. Very, very few of you. Emotionally. And for somebody out there, you remember, this is general. It's not meant for every single person. But for somebody out there with the Death card, it is all about the ending and completion of something for you. And whatever it is, it could be a job, could be a project, could be a move, could be a relationship, could be whatever. It could be a lot of things because this is a general reading, so we can't narrow it down to just one thing because that would be personal, which this reading is not. But something's coming to an end and a closure, and it is, once it's over, and it's over and final as death itself. Held up in that intense degree right there, right alongside of that. That's how final this is. I don't have my keywords and advice here on the back as far as the generic meaning goes. So hold on. I don't know that I ever will, tell you the truth. Oh, my smudge got all over the book. Got it all black. All right. And it's a major arcana, so that, you know, it does influence the other cards that follow it to a certain degree. That's what I'm hearing for you right now. Wow. This doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't always mean something negative or something bad. I don't know if I can even find it. There it is. There it is. This could be the end of a career for somebody. Because this card is all about still being full of purpose and somebody needing to hear that message because something has ended for you. It's not the end all to be all. There's a continuation here. There's a new chapter starting. Brand new. The old career completely gone. That job completely obliterated from your life in one shape or form. This is, as you look at the let me see here, the graphics of the card, right? If you look real closely, this boat's pretty much had it. This is an old fishing dory, and she sunk. She went to the seabed floor. And the owner saying, well, she was dead, she was gone, time to go build a new one kind of thing. And away they went. Well, she sunk. She settled in on the seabed floor, and she hasn't died. Her purpose in life, her mere existence here, is still very much alive. And very, very, the energy's really high. She's not died, she's just been repurposed. And the same is to be said for some of you that are viewing this reading today. You've just been repurposed. You've got a new purpose now in life. Some of you may have been in mourning for something that you lost for a long, long time. You're coming out of that as well. So, I'm sorry. There we go. I think. Not too much. There. Make everybody dizzy. But in the state, once it hit, and you can see the blessings coming down from the universe here, right onto the dory. And it provides a home for some of the marine life, shelter, food for plankton, this kind of a thing, coral. But there's a multitude of different marine life here that they show depicted within the picture and the artistry here. That has just been repurposed, and you have to look at your changes. For anybody going through any final, wow, that's over, that's gone, it's done. It's not over for you. That situation, that place, those people, that group, whatever, may be over, but you're not. You need to find another purpose if it doesn't find you first. It's a great card, but you're, let's see here. I just got to check one more time to make sure that my baby's under the chair. And yeah, it's good to check because I'm not seeing him. Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry I have to interrupt, but I'm not seeing him. It got too quiet all of a sudden. He might be out on the deck, just stretched out. There he is. All right, baby. Okay, I was just making sure where you were. I'm sorry to disturb you. Were you suntanning? Is that what you were doing? He usually doesn't even walk that far away from me. Maybe he's getting a little independence now. Sorry about that, guys. But the card of death here. It doesn't reveal physical death, so we've gotten that out of the way, but it does express a really, really, really huge change coming in some of your lives. And it is a transformation. And it is essential that you go through this ending so that you can begin the new phase in your life. Leave the kitty alone. Whatever it is that you're no longer needing, it's not serving you any purpose in any way, shape, or form, is going to be taken from some of you without your say. That's pretty broad, but it's pretty intense at the same time despite that. Death is necessary for something new to be born. This may be something you don't look forward to. You don't want to go through that, what it takes to finish something, the strife, the stress, whatever comes with it. It doesn't come easy ending for somebody out there. It doesn't come easy for you. This is hard work, but it's got to be done. It has to be done. And yeah, it could be a stuck relationship. Anything at all that constitutes a new way of being, thinking, or living, opinion even. Death clears the way of confusion, and it brings the situation to a natural conclusion, as natural as possible for some of you. From this point onward, new people, new ideas, new opportunities are going to enter your life. A new era is going to beckon for some of you. This will be your life for the next while. Anyways, the next, say, 20 years. 30, maybe. I don't know. What constitutes an era? How long is that? The advice of the card, though, is to allow that what will be. Do not interfere with something that when you look at it, you know that it's obviously going through some kind of a metamorphosis, a change. Don't interfere with that. Stay out of the way. Let destiny and the universe do what needs to be done, and Mother Nature as well. And when you yourself realize a change needs to happen within yourself, don't resist it. Embrace it and see where it carries you. Your keywords, Virgo, are rebirth, endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, and conclusions. That's your overall energy. Big changes coming up, in other words. I could have said just all that, but then nobody would have been too impressed with that, would they? Oh yeah, changes in September, big ones. Okay, move on. So now we've got the Two of Cups, and overall, and this is in your finances and in your wealth, and overall, the Two of Cups. The most common overall meaning for it is a partnership. And not just a partnership, but a partnership that will last a lifetime. Oh my God. There goes another sandal. It's a great card. It's unity. It represents unity. It's two coming together as one, serving as one, being as one. This is about not any, more of a kindred spirit, not a twin flame, but more of a kindred spirit. Like this is destiny that seems to have brought you both together. For somebody there that's watching this reading, you're a little on the mature side, and you've met a lot of people in your lifetime, and you've never met anybody or had this experience before in your life. Within the first nanosecond of laying eyes on each other, you went click. Didn't know each other's names, didn't know your marital status, didn't know if you're single, didn't know anything. You hadn't even been introduced, and something clicked, and you're magnetically drawn to each other. Doesn't necessarily even need to be a romantic relationship. This could be completely purely platonic as well. It's just like you know each other. It's unbelievable. You can spend, there are relationships coming out of this if you're not in this now. But with this relationship, it shows two people that can speak for each other. They can almost read each other's mind, almost literally, just by a look. They know. They broaden each other's horizons. The things that you will experience with this, and things that you may be going through right now, are very rich experiences, things that you never thought of a year ago, that never even crossed your mind, places you might be. Whoever would have thunk it? A year ago, I said, you're crazy. I'm not going there. Why would I ever go there? And lo and behold, there you are, kind of a thing. You really, really broaden. You make the world. You each bring something to the relationship, and you make the world a much bigger place with much more possibilities. Dreams to the end of the horizon, and there is no end. Beautiful things come with this card. So let me get your advice and your keywords. Wow, it's a good card. Oops, picked up a few by accident. I've always got a good feeling when this card came up, all the time. It's the perfect two to me. It is the perfect two, if there is such a thing. It predicts love. It predicts equality, balance, and equalism all the way around. This isn't a teeter-totter. This is like a level, right? One of those that the carpenters use to make sure that the balance is right. You hit that sweet spot. This is a card about the meeting of the heart and the mind. And it brings benefits usually to all relationships. There's just something wonderful happening here. From friendships to romance, all right? No matter where it applies for you. Could be business as well. It also reveals a commitment or a promise, such as an engagement or a marriage that could be announced, an emotional investment within a shared project or a shared goal of some kind. This is also a card of healing. So if your relationship has tested you recently, well, it's just here to tell you that all will be well. Because if there's such a thing as a perfect relationship, this card comes as close as you can possibly come to it. So forever this is hitting home for us, a beautiful card for you, and aren't you the lucky one? Really. When this card shows up, it tells you everything's going to be well. It's going to be fine. You can expect someone close to you to show their love to you, for some of you as well. And know that that the people that are approaching you at this time, they are trustworthy, very much so. People in your life now that you can depend on. You don't have to be afraid and hold back. Your advice is appreciate the love and the trust in all your relationships at this time, okay? You have a wealth of love and a wealth of support for most of you. Keywords are soulmates and karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and a union here. This is a feel-good card if I ever saw one for somebody. Even if you're struggling, I mean, this mentioned all the other wealths, but even if you're struggling financially, that's just not going to be anymore. You may not be getting rich, right? Not everybody's going to get rich just because that card come up. Maybe nobody will. But it's going to be better. We'll have something to compare it to. Some of you may be saying, Natalie, give your head a shake. I'm sitting here and I'm suffering. You know, I haven't made rent for a couple of months. I haven't this, I haven't that, whatever. And I know that. Tarot knows that as well. But if there's a slight change, you've got something to compare it to. It is, at the end of the day, it is an improvement. Small as it might be. But isn't it much better than having it go backward again the way things have been going for maybe some of you? I love that card because it brings so much. It's giving you a tap and wanting and saying, hey, look over there, look over here in your life, look into that in your life, look there. See what you have, not what you don't have, or what it is you're yearning and pining for. See what you do have. Just take a moment to do that. Live in there now for just a moment to go. Okay. It could be much worse on the grand scale, on the world scale, right? In a world scale, globally, yeah, your life could be where I went through one of those moments myself today, and it's funny because that message is coming through for this card too. And I know how happy it made me to look at my junky old rundown cottage. Old deck furniture, stuff should be thrown away, you know, and I won't until I can replace them. and things like that. I'm just looking, and I'm thinking the house, the furniture is old. It's like an old well-worn leather boot, somebody called it once. Very comfortable. But it's not the Taj Mahal, it's not the Delta or anything like that, right? It's not Trump Towers. Oh my goodness. But I thought, you know what? I'm where I want to be, and where I was, we'll call it, we use hangry in a different word. I was hungry and angry to get out of the city. I was hangry for what I've got, and I got given. I put in a whole lifetime first, mind you. You know, I put in 50 years first before I finally got exactly what I wanted. And I see my glass not as half full, not as half empty, but completely 100%, never ending, perpetually overflowing at all times. All times. Still not rich. Still don't have a vehicle. Never mind the red Jeep. I'd give anything to have four wheels out there. Wouldn't care what it was. But still don't. But I haven't really put myself out there to try to manifest it either, because I think about the problems people are going through in the world, and I feel guilty trying to manifest a vehicle, even though I live rural and it is a necessity. And if I didn't live here, I wouldn't be alive. I don't think if I was in the city, I just have one of those broken heart disease. There is a medical term for it. To be living in the city again now, not my cup of tea. But the thing is we need to, you need to always see your cup as being refillable. The next card we've got is the Three of Cups, and it's all about reunions, and it's a 3, and it's an emotional one. It's a one about love, and the 3s are highly revered, a very holy number, no matter where you find it. It's highly revered. It's highly looked up to. You should embrace seeing this 3 in your reading. And this has fallen in the place of your home, your hearth, your home, your relationships. Everything that's very intimate to you in your personal life is what this card represents here. We've got the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is a very, very strong card. It being a 3 within tarot, a lot of activity going on, and a lot of comings and goings, and a lot of people. Truly. But this card does, of course, the prompt on this is your reunion, and we're still within summer, so very much so. Why wouldn't it be? It's almost logical that we get at least one reunion card going on here. That means a literal reunion, a family get-together, backyard barbecue, renting out the town hall, decorating, and it's a family reunion, or it's a gathering, just plain out and out of some kind. Could be a wedding, it could be an engagement party, it could be a celebration, an anniversary, but it's a celebratory atmosphere that goes with this reunion. And it's just like old, what do they call, old home week. You're seeing relatives that you haven't seen in years. You're seeing, people you grew up with. You're seeing this kind of a thing. And it's good. And anybody that's had any falling out with anybody else that just might be at this reunion, all arms and guns are left at the door on the outside. There's no hard feelings, there's no metal, there's no nothing coming into this celebration. This is where everybody lays down their weapons. And they come to peace, and it's usually a feeling of humanity that some of you Virgos may experience. You sit back and you look, and you go, when at any other time would these people all come together? And everybody is loving being there. And they're loving being in the moment. And you're seeing the humanity, you're feeling it. And you're moved by it, Virgo. And you realize a few lessons coming along the way here. And it's a beautiful experience for you. There's going to be precious time spent with people, mostly that you love, and who make you feel like your true self. And you can just let your hair down, put your feet up. You don't have to put on any airs. These are your people. This is uplifting fun. And it's very replenishing as well. And also, and if any of you Virgos are single, and if you are looking for love, or you're playing with the idea you'd like to start dating, there could be a good opportunity coming towards you, and it'll come probably in the form of a comment, a gesture, but it's a bit of a flirtatious edge to it. It's not in your face kind of a thing. And if you're working on any projects right now of any kind, right across the board, plans, anything like that, this is a time for you to get in the zone and get it taken care of and give it the attention that it deserves. Be carefree and enjoy the company of those that make you laugh is the advice of this beautiful Three of Cups for you, Virgo. Keywords are celebration, friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, creativity. I hear, and I'm just seeing a crowd, I hear a lot of laughter. There's no tension in this at all. There may be apprehension going in, all right? But before you know it, you're saying this is a good place to be today. I'm glad I'm here today. So that's in your home, that's your family, that's the people closest to you, you're all coming together. And it is a reunion for a lot of you. The next card of your challenges, we got the Seven of Cups. It's not that bad. Again, we're looking at water signs, we're looking at emotions, we're looking at love. I like the number 7. The 7 in tarot always bring forth the energy of possibilities, that the things are possible, whether you can believe that right now or not. And this card is like a double whammy, because the prompt is possibility on this card. So this brings an awful lot of stuff. Yeah, I like 7s. I don't know, maybe because people play them in those machines, the lucky 7s, and you know, it's supposed to be a lucky number, right? So when this card shows up, to tarot, to bring home to you the message that there are possibilities, is because some choices are going to be made available to you now, Virgo. And you're like, I don't know which one to pick. All right, that's fair. And so what is it I'm supposed to focus on? You can ask yourself, but at this point, there are a few facts to help you decide. You're only getting imaginative impressions of that, but don't do that. Don't assume. You need to do your own fact-finding, your own homework, your own cutting, your own measuring. This card sees you doing this yourself. But you need to stay real and realistic. The danger lies in falling for fantasy, you see. As if you got no sense yet of what is really real and what you're really idealizing, because it fires your imagination. I can sit here and idealize till the cows come home, and there are no cows in my area. I can idealize everything. It's really easy to do that. But you can't do that here. All right, there's your challenges. You may want to, and your head wants to float off. Some things you can't manifest other people's wishes and other people's things. And this, for somebody out there, applies. In creative projects, you may be overwhelmed with ideas. There'll be a lot of things coming in, a lot of stuff going on there. Additional meaning of this card is for you to pay close attention to any sleeping dreams that you may have and any waking visions that kind of come upon you. Pay attention. There's something in there. There's a message or something you're supposed to pick up on. So the advice of the card, rather than rush in towards just one option because you have these things that you can pick from, stand back for a little bit and wait and see what's going to manifest out of any options that come your way. If you're unsure, and say, well, I never thought of that kind of an opportunity being put in front of me so easily. I don't know, though. So what you do is sit back and wait and see what's going to develop, what's coming out of it, what's rolling from it. And then you have a better idea if it's meant for you or if you're fit for it. And the keywords here are fantasy and confusion. Be very careful about that. You got to stay real when this card comes up. Dreams, imagination, vision. And one beautiful word that comes with this card, no matter how it's being used, well, I suppose you could use it in a bad way, but it's passion, but in the best way. You're coming straight from your heart here with this card. So everything that you do, every movement you make, and the choices that you make are sincere. You're very sincere about them. The last card we're looking at here is the King of Cups. And this, my friends, that was 4 cups, wasn't it, in a row? It was too. This is the fourth one. 4 cups out of 5 cards. But we're looking here at the King. And this is your message from Spirit, by the way, just to remind you. This is a card. Remember, it's from Spirit. I'm repeating that. I don't know why, but somebody needs to zone in on the words that are coming forth. This King is all about the energies of having integrity within yourself and always keeping your integrity up front and center, no matter where you're at, who you're dealing with, or what you're dealing with. You always strive to do the right thing. Always. Continue to keep that front and center for you. Honor is a big part of this card. Being honored, claiming honor, giving honor, feeling honored. It's a very sensitive energy, very sensitive. This card shows devoted friends. As far as you go, you're extremely devoted to your people, to your family, even your career, because you've made a commitment. You don't back out on commitments. You don't start now. If you never did, Virgo, you don't start doing that now. You stick to your guns. When this energy, or you, makes a commitment, it's loyal. You're loyal for life. That's what's bringing out for some of your personalities here for the month of September. And you may be facing some things like this, making some choices and committing yourself to them. It could be lifelong commitments or just long commitments. Following the proper protocol, the proper channels, this sort of thing going on here as well. The only time that they kind of pull back away from their life a tiny bit is for short distances, because sometimes he can feel and see things much deeper than the average person, but he doesn't show it. He's usually feeling confused and trying to figure something out. When Virgo gets quiet and pulls back, it's because something's playing on their mind. There's something they're trying to figure out, something they're confused about, and they want to understand. So something could go down like that for some of you. The King showing up here in your reading indicates that you should balance empathy with others with fairness to yourself. And for some, he represents the ideal male partner and brings all these beautiful things into your life. But you can be very giving, Virgo, but don't drain you when you're giving. Don't drain your bank account, your wallet, your energy, your spirit, your generosity. Don't let anybody drain that from you. That's a red flag for you to pay attention to. You got to take care of you before you can be any damn good to anybody else around you. That's a fact, right? It's just a fact. You're no good if you don't take care of you first. The advice of the card for you to follow your emotions, but don't feel like you have to explain your feelings to anybody. Just trust that you're right. Whatever it is you may have on the go or something that you have to do, trust you're on the right path. This card is showing up to verify that. So says Spirit. Keywords: fairness, empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. And that was, I don't know what to think about that. Otherwise than a lot of changes. For those that it applies to, you may be feeling some discomfort at the very thought of needing to change something, and you've known for a long time. That's for somebody else as well. I'm sorry, look, my screen isn't even, it's not even moving. This is horrible. Hi, Amanda. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, that's pretty serious stuff, Amanda. Well, don't envy you, you know, horrible. Hey, Jen. Your breathing woke up to rain. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yes, I'm glad you are, Jenny, because it is important. There is going to be infinite possibilities. You're lucky, Jen. I'm glad you're not anywhere near it. You too, Amanda. Good morning, Willow. To you, it's afternoon here. I think you're in the, yeah, you're in the UK. So anyways, guys, that was your Virgo reading. I'm not going to hammer on and on about it. I'm just going to get off. I'm going to move into the next one. I'm really digging the bottom of my wicker basket, getting all my ingredients. I'm down to the last of everything. I'll just keep burning until I can't burn anymore and there's nothing left. I hope you guys got something from this reading. Please like and share the video as well to show your support for the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And for those of you that are new, or those of you that just happen to stumble across this reading being done right now, and you're like, I'm a member, why haven't I seen Bay of Fundy Fortunes post in a while? Maybe you're saying that. Then go into your own account. And under where it says the channels that you have subscribed to, like Bay of Fundy Fortunes and probably some other tarot readers, music groups, band, whatever, you're probably going to find Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and maybe a few more aren't even on your list. YouTube systems are still rolling back the numbers. It's really frustrating to see. I got people say, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Well, you worked as hard as I do. Yeah, it kind of matters. So there we go. And these are the monthlies. Go and check and spread the word and whatever. Anyways, keep the peace in. Oh, if you want a reading with me, look down below this video window. I'm toying with the idea, guys, of sticking with live general readings, doing these, the general monthly ones, and ones in between, collective readings that are meant for everybody. And might be shying away and taking a break from the private readings, because they're the ones that stress me out. They're the ones that drain me. So if I can do okay with what I'm doing in the mini readings as well, the live mini readings, I'm toying with it. We'll have to wait and see how things go. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. Please keep the peace, and you can share your love, your light out with the rest of the world. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Watch your thoughts, watch your deeds, watch your actions. You're living within, beneath, and within the microscope of the universe, and it's taking notes. Let that sink in. Peace out, everybody. And thank you very much for being here. I'm moving on to the next sign. Bye for now.